What is going on, guys? This is Epic Spawn the Undead here, and today I'm very excited to bring you my first video in Stranger's Wrath HD. Now, this just came out for the Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and so on, and PlayStation 2 days ago. And I had no clue this was happening. I had no clue it happened. I just happened to see it in the store just by chance. And this is one of my favorite games from my childhood. Like up there with Borderlands, up there with Kingdom Hearts. Like, this is one of my favorite games I played when I was younger, and I never owned it myself. I played it, how did I play this? I think it was my uncle's Xbox and my uncle's copy. I don't think I ever owned this myself, but I've only played through the whole game once, and that's when I first found out that it was released on Steam, and I played it a couple years ago. Probably around 3 years ago at this point, and now it's on Xbox, 60 FPS, 4K. My monitor doesn't support 4K, but you know, the point still stands. I just can't believe it's here on the Xbox Series X, and I don't know if I'm going to play the whole game for the channel, but I definitely want to do some of it just because I know some people are going to want to see what it looks like, and I'm just going to have a ton of fun. So honestly, I want to do the whole game. It's just kind of long, so I don't know. But anyway. So we're going to make a new game here. We're going to go into normal, and it's going to send us straight into a... Oh! That's fine. That's fine. I played it for like 20 minutes and then decided I wanted to record it, so here we go.
You jerk! You broke our favorite rival! Never liked guns. Oh man, why'd you have to do that? No, look, you don't need to do that!
Okay, so that cutscene pretty much sets you up for the rest of the game, because that's pretty much what you do the whole game, is you go out, set out for a bounty, take him out, and turn him in. That's very put simply, that's what it is. But it gets a lot more creative, a lot more story-driven than that. Let me make sure my settings are the same way they were before, real quick. So it sets you off with a really low sensitivity, and I don't know what it's about.
Best to bounty this guy.
So right now he's wrapped up by what's called a Ballamite. It's a spider, and he's webbed, so he can't move, and he's dazed. So I can hold X,
That's how you get them.
Yeah, he's so badass. So we're not gonna skip the tutorial. No, thank you.
Get to town. Turn in this bounty.
So you play as Stranger, and you never learn his name. His name is Stranger. And this is part of the Oddworld universe. This is an Oddworld game. And if you know Oddworld, then you know it's a platformer and puzzle-solving game. And so this was a very, like, out-of-the-line, like, spin-off from the series. But one of, like, the Xbox classics. Like, this is one of the gems from that generation. I just used left trigger to smash that. And then that jumping sound, iconic. He does it every time he jumps.
Hey, what the? Oh, what the? That was cheap, little punk ass.
Little punk ass. So, we have the green bar, which is our health, and then the blue, which is our stamina. And you know that saying, just shake it off? Well, in this game, you literally shake it off. And that's how you heal. You know, projectiles, slashes, you just shake it off and you heal. It's clever, it's funny. And then here, we're gonna just knock this guy out. We're just gonna...
Down.
Okay. I mean, he seems to be pretty... Oh, nope, not quite. There we go. And we captured him alive. You get to turn in these outlaws and the bounties once you get to town. And then you can actually turn them in dead or alive. If you turn them in alive, you get more bounty. And he has a little crossbow. This is the best part about this game. Your ammo are live animals, like animal orbs, and they all have their own uses. So this is a chipmunk. Chipmunk smack talks the outlaws and lures them into a spot. So this outlaw right here, we're about to ruin his day. We're gonna shoot this chipmunk onto the platform, which is not sturdy enough for his weight.
Onto that wooden platform.
And you can actually, they have actual lines. If you're close enough, you can hear them. Press the button to go back to third person. Okay, and then if you do kill them, then you have to get to the body before they decay.
And the prize is, I will beat the piss out of you.
And he's dead. So you can bounty him, and he drops a little bit of money if you kill him. But because he's dead, we won't get as much, I think it's called moolah. You won't get as much moolah when you turn him in. We're gonna break these barrels with these little extra bags of cash. And we're gonna move on. So the vertical in the middle of the screen will change based on the ammo type. And it'll turn red when in range. I think is what that said. These ropes. I hope you're not annoyed by the sound because, I mean, once again, it's iconic. Okay, we got two. We're just gonna do a old spin move. The old 1-2, eat my forehead. Great way to take him out without actually killing him. We like to min-max it. And the very first time when I went to go play... Oh, there's the Bolemite. There's the spider. The Bolemite immobilizes its targets with a web. So this is one of the best ways to capture outlaws without actually killing them. And that's what I like to do, just to min-max the amount of money I'm getting. So as long as we stay in the tall reeds, your radar says hidden. You're safe from detection. And your crossbow is a double barrel weapon, so you can use two different critters. Left trigger for the left barrel and right for the right. We're going to use our Bolemite to wrap him up. And it's only temporary, so once you get him wrapped up, you gotta hurry. I think the only time that's not the case is if they're knocked out. You can reload your clip by pressing the B button. Woo! Hell yeah. Use the chipmunk. Using the chipmunk, lure these outlaws away, one at a time. So, try to stay stealthy to try to avoid taking damage. To avoid alerting everyone in other situations. We're gonna lure this outlaw with the chipmunk. Let's see what he says, if we can hear it.
Can't see me so long as I stay hidden.
Not really. Maybe jump down? Maybe they don't. I could have sworn they had lines, but I could be wrong. And then we just go out, wrap him up, and call it a day. Hell yeah. The skunks can be used to immobilize multiple enemies. This guy's a skunk and pretty much just makes a vomit because he smells so bad. So, if you knew any middle school boys... Where am I going with that joke? I'm just trying to say boys stink. That was what I was trying to go, and I couldn't get there. You can bounty enemies while they are puking, which is pretty brutal, but... Ow. It doesn't last very long, so we're just gonna swing again. Just for the funsies. It's kind of brutal. The skunk literally like blows up. Fuzzles. Fuzzles are one of my favorites. The funny, the great. They can be used in two different ways, either as a trap or fired directly onto enemies. Think of them as living mines with teeth. I mean, look at them. These guys can't swim. Use fuzzles directly, simply fire them at the enemy. And then they just land and chew on them. And they freak out. And they can't swim, so we're gonna go collect those bodies for free. Actually, can you collect them when they're in the water? Okay, so that outlaw will be coming through that door shortly, so we're gonna set a booby trap.
Someone's coming. I can lay a fuzzle trap in front of that door.
Collect the money real quick. I can swim, yep. And then we're gonna just pretty much watch the puzzles take over. Oh, only one? Oh, there we go. He's gonna die. Maybe? He might die. He's pretty close. Oh, he didn't die. Good for you. I just gave him a moolah. Take off our scars.
Oh, and whoever borrowed my back hair trimmer, give it back before I tear off your face.
Okay, and that's pretty much the dialogue for the whole game. Press the D-pad to access ammo. And we have zap plies for electricity. Use a rapid-fire weapon, or it could be surge to activate objects such as doors, explosive barrels, and more. It's also a good way to incapacitate enemies in order to bounty them. Now that you've learned how to use some of the basic ammo types, it's time to teach you how to hunt ammo on your own. You'll find critters throughout Stranger's World. Hunting them is how you'll get ammo from here on. When you see critters running along the ground, or sometimes flying through the air, knock them out by shooting them with a zap fly, then walk over them to pick them up. So we'll find a chipmunk, Bolemite, puzzle. There we go. And then stunk. Wait a minute. God damn it. You hunt your ammo. This is not fun and creative. You ourselves set on a path over the bridge through the woods. We're gonna fully charge the Zap Fly to bounty this. Okay, those guys have guns. So we're gonna hit this guy again, make sure he stays down. And then we are gonna hit this barrel for a little explosive fun. Now we gotta go make sure to get that body up the rope. They also don't take nearly as long to bounty when they're dead. And that should be all in this area. We're gonna go ahead and pretty sure we're heading into town. Hello.
Oh, hey, stranger. Before we let you into town, we gotta take your weapons.
Gots to take Blisters to jail.
Nice going, stranger. I'll go get your moolah over at the bounty store, eh?
Hey, Taylor Buzzhead. You let me out now. I had my brother kill you quick.
Alright, so we just dropped off Blisters. That's the guy we bagged like the second we came out of that opening
Need to find
cinematic.
a bounty store.
And the bounty store is where we find all of our other bounties. Now that's not Stranger's initial plan, but that's how it ends up working out, because he needs the money, he needs the moolah.
Ah, welcome to the bounty store. Hey, you must be the guy that bagged Blisters out by the forest.
Yeah, it's true, but I'm looking for Doc. I need him to fix a problem.
Well, Doc's up in his Mongo office, but he'll be back here soon. In the meantime, I'll cash out them outlaws you captured, and I got a few more for you.
So we get a huge list of what we got, of what we did, and we use that moolah to buy ammo, to buy upgrades, maybe map locations. So now we can do Filthy Hands Floyd. And it even tells you if you catch them dead or alive.
Stranger, I need you to bag Filthy Hands Floyd. He's been pestering our wagons for months and saying he ain't even got serious yet. Head through the north gate until you find the wagons. Safely, I hope.
Okay. So let me see what's at the store real quick. Yep, radar, thank you. General store, this is, and there's no, I mean, I never bought ammo unless I really needed to, and I don't even remember why. Sometimes you don't run into the ammo you're looking for, like there's certain biomes and they show up in specific spots, and it's set, it's not random. So if you don't find the ammo you're looking for, then you might have to buy it.
Ah, howdy, stranger. You get the rest of them outlaws like you bagged that one, and we can get back on our feet.
So nothing for me, huh?
Now, what did I just tell you?
Okay, general store is empty. Because they're not getting their shipments, I think is the idea. So, that is the tutorial and beginning part of Stranger's Wrath. I think what I'm going to try to do is one bounty per episode. And I think I'm going to play the whole game, just because I love this game. And some people are going to see it perform on the Series X, and just how it performs on something that isn't old, because this game is a remaster. It's an HD remaster. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below and subscribe for the rest of this playlist and several other games that I have played on my channel. Check those out. I want to bid you all a good day, and just in case I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.